How do you think Labour performed today in the polls in Lincoln?
Well, of course, until we know the results, it's very difficult to say. We're pretty confident that we've got a very good story to tell based on the work that we've done over the last 12 months and the vision and the plans that we've got for the next 2 or 3 years. Obviously, it's entirely in the gift of the voters. I get the impression it was fairly low turnout. That's probably because quite a lot of people are fairly fed up with everything, really. So that'll affect turnout.
So what do you think would encourage people to go to the polls more?
Well, we've approached this in a very positive way. I mean, we're aware, obviously, that the Conservative Liberal Democratic government are pretty unpopular at the moment. So there are a lot of people very disillusioned. But we haven't tended to sort of dwell on that too much. We've tried to, because this is a local election, we've tried to be very positive and to say, look, this is what we've been doing in the city for the last 12 months. We hope this will command your respect and your support, and this is what we're going to do for the next 2 or 3 years. So it's been about trying to be positive and to sell a positive message about the things that we understand the problems in Lincoln and want to address those problems.
And do you think a part of the voters actually voted for the national policies of the parties rather than the local issues that affect them?
I think inevitably we are always affected by the national mood. What people see on their television and they read in their national newspapers or in their electronic version of newspapers. Influences obviously what people are thinking about local issues, and although local issues can and should be important to people, the national mood always will affect the results of local elections.
What about the local developments in Lincoln as of late, with the school reports or with the academy and also with the discussions we had on gay marriage regarding our Conservative MP? What are our views on that?
I don't think they featured particularly strongly, I have to say, in this City Council election. Clearly they've been something of a backcloth, obviously, because those things have been going on. Not the sort of issues that have occurred on the doorstep, to be perfectly honest. The things that have made an impact on us on the doorstep is about the impact of the recession, particularly employment, housing. Those are the things really that people are more worried about. Obviously, the events at the academy have been significant from the point of view of accountability, public accountability of academy schools, but it hasn't been something that's been coming up all that regularly on the doorstep, to be honest. It's more about jobs, what's going to happen about employment and the employment of my son or daughter, what's going to happen about whether my son or daughter are going to get housed. So it's all about housing and jobs really, more than anything.
And do you think that the increase in student tuition fees from September this year will have a negative effect on Lincoln if less students come to university here?
I think marginally. Should declare an interest. I work at the university, so I'm aware of the impact. There is some fall off of undergraduate students, but the university are working very hard actually to maintain their sustainability by growing the postgraduate population as well as foreign students. So I think Lincoln University's position, I think, is very strong.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.